So now we can see a few different things. We can see that we are spawning pipes, and we can see that they're moving the wrong way, they're not moving towards the bird, and most notably, they are never ever leaving. These pipes that are in our world are just kinda there forever. And that is going to cause issues should this game go on for any long length of time. So let's start addressing these. First, we no longer need to have our sample pipes. This can get deleted, this can get deleted, our spare bird can get deleted. Next, we're going to move our spawner to be where we actually want things to spawn. So we're gonna take our spawner object and we're gonna yip it over here. Let's just put it right at the edge of the world there, and then everything looks fantastic. And then we're going to now think, okay, we know we're going to change the direction the pipes are moving. That's fantastic. How are we going to delete them when they get off the world over here? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a temporary little shape here. I'm just going to put a cube in, and I'm going to reset my cube to origin. And now I'm going to drag my cube over this way so that it's at the edge of the world over here. And let's just make it a little bit tighter, but honestly, anywhere in this general range is fine. We can see our little cube here is at about negative 1100 units. And that is going to be what we're going to use as a metric for when these pipes should go bye-bye. So let's go into code. We're going to go into our big pipe.cpp file where we're handling all of the movement for our pipe. And the first thing we should do is flip the way the movement is happening. We can do that nice and easy. We can go into our header file where our variable is stored, and instead of moving positive 100 units, we're going to move negative 100 units. Now inside of the CPP file, we're going to set things up for death. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to create a conditional statement inside of our tick function here. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to first check if our root component, or if the parent of our pipe actually exists. If the root component to our pipe actually exists, then we can go and we can do our movement as normal. So we'll drag and drop that in there. Now inside of this if, so we've already confirmed if we're moving, we know that our root component is valid. Now inside of this validity, we're going to say, now if our root component at its current location, so we're going to get the component's location, and we're going to make sure we're checking strictly for the X variable of this location is less than negative 1100, we want to go and we want to destroy this. So now what we're saying is make sure we have a valid root component. If we do, sweet, we can move. And if at any point we notice that our root component is further off the screen than we would like, let's get rid of it so that we don't clog things up. Perfect, so let's make sure we save here, and then we're gonna compile. So now everything is all honky-dory here, so we're gonna go and we're gonna hit play. And then just to show you what's going on, I'm going to hit F8 and I'm going to zoom out so we can see our barrage of pipes is coming towards us. And as the pipes start making their way to the far end of the screen, we can see they move all the way off and then are getting deleted as we would expect. Things are working oh so magically. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure pipes don't come up once per second because that just doesn't seem right. So we're gonna go back into our BP underscore spawner here, and we can see we have to increase our delay. Now I'm going to increase my delay to 5 seconds because that feels right. And then I'm going to compile and save. And now let's hit play once more. And what's interesting here is we can actually watch our delay in action. It shows us where we're at in our delay. And what I don't like here is look at how long it's taking for that first pipe to get where our player would actually be. So we're going to adjust that right now. So let's stop our little game here. And now I'm going to also say that every single time that we start playing the game, I do want to send one pipe over. So I'm going to spawn pipes at the start of the game, and then I'm going to spawn another set of pipes every 5 seconds after the fact. So compile and save that there. And now we're going to do a loose play here. So I'm going to play, and then I'm jumping, I'm having a great time. And we can see that the first set of pipes does come through in a relatively even set. And then the next ones come consistently after that. Now this is a good chance to see if our gap is good. This gap does feel pretty all right. I'm okay with the gap that I'm seeing, and everything is just kind of working out pretty all right for us here.